So I used the 2020 Spotify Wrapped campaign for my presentation because during 2020 was during the peak of COVID, and so I thought that would be a good time frame just because that's when most people were already staying at home. So Spotify is an audio streaming platform, and Spotify Wrapped gives you a summary of the music and the audio and the total time you've spent listening to the songs and the number of songs, artists you've listened to most, and your most listened to genres. And it also says what percentage of listeners you are for specific artists. Spotify made it easy for users to share their Wrapped on social media such as Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook. It is accessible between December 1st and December 31st, and Spotify uses data from January to October 31st to create your Spotify Wrapped playlists. So, what they accomplished during that time, they had a huge increase in the app downloads. I'm sure it's just because people really wanted to feel involved, just because everyone was sharing their Spotify Wrapped playlists. And so Spotify saw over 60 million shares from 90 million users. Spotify made tracking your consumption of media that was, kind of a negative thing. We've all kind of looked at our media and kind of wanted to slow down what we're doing, but Spotify made it seem like a cool competitive thing that you could do with your friends and strangers. So what they did wrong, it was actually kind of hard for me to really pinpoint a lot of things they did wrong, but personally I know that I have children, so my Spotify Wrapped wasn't super cool to share. So maybe they could edit somehow if you have kids or other people using your account. And then some people complain that the way that they did it, where they said certain things were genres, weren't. Like, it's kind of impossible for some people to imagine listening to 438 different genres, but maybe some people do. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so that is my opinion on the 2020 Spotify Wrapped campaign.